Yo, what's good? What's poppin', y'all? This is your raw vegan homeboy, aka vegan homeboy. What's going on? What's going on? Today's topic is here are the top 5 reasons some might argue it is not ethical for vegans to eat foods that mimic the taste of meat and are named after animal products. Because in the vegan community, we got vegan burgers, vegan hot dogs, things of that nature. Now, this may be your own personal opinion, but is it ethical? Is it ethical to eat foods that mimic and are named after animals? Okay. Reason number one. These are the top 5 reasons why ChatGPT says it's not ethical. Perpetuous animal, uh, perpetual animal-based diet norms. Some believe that creating vegan alternatives that mimic meat reinforces the cultural normalization of eating animal products. That's true. That's true. I can see that. Now I can see if you're trying to transition into the vegan lifestyle, so you kind of want to eat things that kind of remind you of burgers and things of that nature. But a seasoned vegan that's been vegan for at least a year and some change, a year or more, I believe you should start laying off those burgers, those hot dogs, and stuff like that. Now I know I show you where to go to get the best vegan treats, the vegan burgers, the hot dogs, things of that nature. But I'm just trying to make a dollar at the end of the day. You shouldn't eat all that all the time. Okay. Now let's go to the second reason. Well, actually, we're in the same paragraph here. By continuing to use the names and flavors of animal based foods, it could be argued that this practice indirectly supports the idea that animals are a default food source, rather than promoting plant based eating as a separate ethical choice. Now, the thing about plant based is that it's not just plant based. You have to go to a whole foods micronutrient dense plant based diet. That means the whole watermelon, the whole apple, the whole orange. Okay, because we have all this manufactured vegan foods now, and a lot of people think that just because you're eating those vegan foods that you're healthy. No, you're not. Okay, you are kind of, how can I say it? It says by continuing to use the names and flavors of animal-based foods, it could be argued that this practice indirectly supports the idea that animals are a default food source. So when you eat a lot of the vegan hot dogs and hamburgers, and I'm guilty of this too, okay, you still are kind of supporting the meat industry. All right. Now I've done it in my videos. I admit I have. But when my body told me it wants to go back to the uh, raw vegan diet, I listened. I had my little eczema episode. I couldn't eat cooked food for a minute. I mean, I couldn't eat raw food for a minute because it would make me itch and all that. So I had no resort. I had no choice but to go back to eating the cooked foods. Now I will say this right here: there's a distinction between eating uh, these plant-based fake animal products, plant-based, however you want to call it, uh, animal mimicking products, and the alkaline community. A lot of people from the alkaline community don't eat the manufactured uh, burgers and hot dogs and stuff. Now they might once in a while, but the majority of the time they eat lentils, rice, whole vegetables, whole cooked vegetables. Um, they eat more macronutrient dense, rich foods. Okay, so to me, being vegan is learning what to eat. Okay, learning what to eat, what type of foods to eat, what types of food have certain nutrients in it, what types of foods can help you with your organs. Um, you know, I don't think so because a lot of vegans out there are just glutes. There's some vegans out there that are just glutes, and at the same time, you're not only putting a major carbon footprint in the environment, but you also are damaging your body by eating these processed vegan foods. Okay. Now let's go to number two. Disconnect from ethical awareness. I think, and this is the one of the main reasons why um, this is one of the main reasons why I believe it's unethical to eat vegan foods that mimic animal products. Disconnect from ethical awareness. Veganism is rooted in ethical opposition to the, let me see, it was the I can't pronounce that word, to the blank of animals. Okay, and some feel that consuming products designed to taste like meat dilutes the message. Yes, that's true. Okay, because remember, you are a representation of the vegan community. If a lot of people see you eat like a fake vegan hot dog and it looks like a hot dog and it tastes like a hot dog, why not get the real thing? You know, those are the questions you have to ask yourself. Now I know it's exciting when you first go vegan. Oh, it's a vegan hot dog, blah blah blah. But that vegan hot dog is very unhealthy. It has a lot of fillers, chemicals, preservatives. You know, you come out better getting an all beef hot dog. But I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, I went through it too. Trust me, I went through it. But when I became more educated on how they produce these fake vegan foods, and how unhealthy they were, I had to make a change. My body was talking to me. If a person can still experience the taste and textures of animal products through vegan alternatives, that they might not fully engage with ethical reasons behind avoiding meat. And you're just this close to going back to eating that hot dog. What if somebody switch your hot dog out? I'm like, oh, this is good. Like, oh, and you find out it was meat. You be like, well, maybe I should start eating meat again. It tastes the same, you know? So you got to think about these things. Is it ethical? Is there ethical disconnect when a lot of people eat these animal products that mimic and taste like animal products? Okay, is there an ethical disconnect? All right, because you're not. It says if a person can still experience the taste and texture of animal products through vegan alternatives, they might not fully engage with ethical reasons behind avoiding meat. Okay. Now we all say that some of us say that we went vegan for the animals. Me, I didn't go vegan for the animals. I went vegan because my body was talking to me. All right. And then it was for the animals. But you're not only uh not fully engaged for ethical reasons for the animals, you're also not fully engaged in ethical reasons for yourself. Because I'm gonna put it like this: if you eat a lot of vegan, plant-based foods that mimic and taste like meat, you're not respecting yourself, because you know that the majority of those products are factory made and they have preservatives in them. Okay, and it's not healthy to eat all that stuff. I know it's vegan, but listen, you have to make an ethical decision for your body as well. You know. Number 3, exploits consumer confusion. Yeah, I mean, you can confuse a lot of people out there, man, because I mean, if you're eating a plant-based diet and you're vegan, but people see like hamburgers that look like beef and they got the charred marks on them and everything, people are gonna ask themselves, why don't you just get the real thing? I mean, it don't make no sense. You know, exploits consumer confusion. Using animal-based names for vegan products can sometimes mislead consumers. Some might argue that the labeling of plant-based products as sausage, cheese, burger is ethically questionable. It exploits the familiarity. I can't pronounce that word. I know what it says. I got familiarity of these names, potentially confusing consumers who may not realize that they are buying non-animal based products. Okay. Now, personally, when I became raw vegan again, I was like, I don't like calling burgers because burger is something that comes from an animal. I know I could say patties, yeah. Hot dogs, sausage, um, sausage, because you can grind up, veggies and do your own thing with it. Call that a sausage. I don't know. I mean, I think it's better to come up with uh, other names. In the vegan community, we need to come up with other types of terminology that refers to food that we like to eat. You know, um, and I know it's kind of hard to switch because you don't know what to call it. I'm like, well, this is a long piece of sausage. Okay, that's a bad example. Never mind. Um, the burger, yeah. Let's just call the burger the patty. All right. This is let's just call it a patty. Oh, I like them vegan patties. Yes, them patties are nice. You got the Krabby Patty and you got the vegan patty. You feel me? Let's keep going. Inauthentic vegan experience. Vegans who embrace the lifestyle for ethical reasons may believe in a complete separation from animal related food culture. That's true, especially with the alkaline community and the raw vegan community. Consuming foods that imitate meat or animal products may seem like holding on to past habits of animal exploitation. And that's true, because when you hold on to the hot dogs, the hamburgers, the fried foods that taste like chicken and all that stuff, you kind of holding on to that culture, the old type of culture that you were in before, you know. Um, and I used to love fried chicken. I used to tear some fried chicken up back in the day. But when I became vegan and got more educated within the vegan lifestyle, I let that shit go. You feel me? Consuming foods that imitate meat or animal products. Okay, I read that. Let me read it again. Consuming foods that imitate meat or animal products may seem like holding on to past habits of animal exploitation, rather than fully embracing plant-based alternatives on their own terms. And this is the thing in the vegan community: we need to create our own terms when it comes to food. Okay, the same thing with the burgers, like the patties. We should call them patties. Um, um, with the sausage, we should say links. You know what I'm saying? Veggie links or vegan links, things of that nature. Let's go to number 5. Undermines compensate eating. Veganism emphasizes compassion for animals and ethical consideration for the environment and health. Some vegans might feel that recreating meat like flavors or shapes in plant-based products um trivializes, I don't know, I can't pronounce that word, the ethical motivation of avoiding animal derived products. It may appear as if the focus on taste rather than ethical reasons to avoid harming animals. That's true. And I see that a lot within the vegan community. All right. You know, we say vegan chicken and it tastes like chicken and I couldn't tell it wasn't chicken. You know, as a vegan, you kind of want to distinguish the taste between chicken and vegan foods. That's why I'm happy I went back raw vegan. All right, because that cooked food feeling and taste kind of brought down my vibration a little bit, and I didn't like that. All right, and it's good to distinguish these. I can't talk. Distinguish um cooked foods from raw foods. Okay, so we should be able to distinguish vegan foods from meats, and I believe we should not mimic the taste of animal products. Now, like I said again, I know I'm guilty for showing y'all where to go to get the good vegan food: pizza, hot dogs, all this stuff, tacos. But at the end of the day, is it ethical? Is it ethical? All right. In conclusion, these points reflect different perspectives within the vegan community. Although opinions may vary, and many vegans enjoy such alternatives while staying committed to their ethical principles. Now, don't get it twisted. There are some people who eat like the vegan cheeseburgers and vegan chicken and all that stuff and love animals, but is it ethical to still eat those type of foods and call them and have them mimic animal products and also uh support buying, how can I say it, or should a vegan continue buying products that are named after animal products? I'm a little sleepy. I apologize. I'm kind of stumbling on my words right now. But yeah, man, you know the vibes in this side. Hey, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about it. And hit that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Vegan Homeboy Show. And subscribe, hit not subscribe. Go to my YouTube, not YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm so tired right now. Go to my Instagram and follow me on there. Like and comment also. You know the vibes in the side. No matter what, we're still gonna keep it plant based, and we're still gonna keep it vegan and raw vegan, no matter what. Believe that. Let's get it.